Micaela,
Mm-hmm.
how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. We're here to hold a secret seance.
Oh, I like a secret seance.
Do you like it? Do you want
I
to do
like
it?
I do.
You want to talk to the dead people?
Oh, God. The baby talk is so bad.
It's so
I
bad.
like it.
Are you
Oh my
a
God,
little
everyone's
baby
already.
who wants to talk to the dead people?
I do want to talk to dead people. Thank you. Please. Please.
Please, will you just talk to me, dead person, please? Oh, it's so hideous. It's just the worst. Oh,
Thanks for sticking
Yeah.
through that, everybody.
yeah,
We're
I
just joking.
hate myself right now. Thank you. Listener, however much you hate me right now, I hate myself more. Okay? That was horrible.
Aw, do you hate yourself? Okay. Enough.
We are going to be talking about the film Baskin.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Yeah, Baskin. Yeah. Which, the year that I saw this movie for the first time, one of my grad students was Turkish. And I said, hey, have you seen this movie? And she was like, of course not. Like, I'm a just like normal person. Like,
Right. I'm just Turkish.
Yeah. But what I thought was interesting is that I told her it's called Baskin, and she said, oh, yeah. And I said, what's that mean in Turkish? And she translated it as invasion. That's what she told me it meant.
Mm-hmm.
But then I Google translated the word using Google Translate, and it said raid, which obviously makes sense, for the they both make sense, but raid is like actually like the police are raiding, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But I thought that was interesting.
What's weird is it seemed to have a lot of different various meanings, because it also said dominant as well as raid and sudden attack, and then descent.
Descent also makes sense for the movie.
Yeah.
And I just love that when she said it's invasion, I was like, that is so dope. That is okay. So a couple of things. I would say I'm going to gainsay two things. And I see what's happening right now. I was like, why is she being so extra with her eating? And she's eating candy corn. It's an assault against me. She's eating actually candy corn from the cutest little like festive decorative Halloween bowl. It's adorable. And like, of course, Micaela's adorable. So like the bowl plus Micaela is so cute, but then the horrors of candy corn are so putrid and unholy.
I just ate so many in a row to get you to notice, too. I have like 6 of them in my mouth. I was like, when will he notice?
That was fucking great. Thank you so much.
I saw them at the store. I'm just going to do it aside. I saw them at the store and I was like, holy shit, it'd be so funny.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I bought a whole bag of candy corn. Now, I just told you I ate 6. I would like you to look at how many are left here.
Yeah, there's maybe like 15, 16 in there, dude, maybe 20.
I tried so hard not to eat that bag of candy corn for the last 3 days. I couldn't do it. It's so good. My joke was almost ruined because I was like, oh shit, don't eat it all, fucker. Like, it's so
wait,
good.
Is that the very last of the bag that's in that bowl, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ate an entire pound of candy corn in 3 days.
Oh my God, and that's all that's left. Fucked.
I think Lupe helped me a little bit.
Yeah. Oh man.
She was like,
Thank you for that.
It's fresh. It's fresh. And I was like, it's August.
I actually feel
so fresh.
I feel very loved.
I gotta stop.
Like the fact that you did that just to like get a rise out of me makes me feel so loved and seen. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm gonna be so high. I'm gonna be so sugar high now.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my God, they're so good though.
Yeah.
They taste like caramel, is what I realized. They taste like caramel.
You know what? I have probably not eaten a candy corn since I was maybe like 23. And for listeners at home, I'm turning 48 in a week and a half. Okay. So
taste like caramel.
Maybe I need to try some candy corn. What if I love them?
They taste like, they're not they taste kind of like cheap caramel, like little candies or something. I don't know.
Dude, I do love caramel, dude. Okay, so here's
Let's keep going.
Here's what I would say about Baskin. I think Baskin holds two distinctions. One, it is the most contemporary Secret Seance film that we have watched.
Yes.
It is also the first international, like, in a language other than English. Like, I know Demons is like from Italy, but we haven't watched a subtitled Secret Seance movie, have we?
No, I guess not.
Yeah. This is like the first like fully subtitled. Yeah.
Right?
Like, and And also it is, would you agree that this movie, whether you liked it or not, and I want to know in a moment what you thought of it, it's very metal, you know?
It's super metal.
It's so metal, you know? And it's the first truly metal Secret Seance movie. I think even like Demons like it's metal, but it's really like bubblegum metal. Like this is like metal. Like,
yeah, this is like you could just make a music video for a whole bunch of metal bands with just footage. Yeah.
And it is like, you know, that last 20 minutes kind of feels like a music video.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Except I even wrote, like, what's crazy is I wrote down, there's this like scene at the end where they kill the big bad. And then they do it to this weird like electronic music.
Yeah. I noticed that.
Music. And I was like, I wrote down, I wish this was done to heavy metal. And then the credit song comes on, and it's like the most killer heavy metal song. And they should have switched the two.
I caught that.
And it would have been so much better.
Yeah, I caught that. So, Micaela, like, you know, let's just say it up front. Like, what is this, a reburial or a resurrection for you?
Oh, totally resurrection.
Oh,
I love this.
I
was like,
oh my God, fuck yeah.
I was like, how did I miss this movie? What the fuck? Like,
isn't it so good?
It's so good.
Oh my God, dude.
It even has like the mind fuckery in it, which I always love.
Yeah.
Like, it's got so much gore. It makes fun of the cops.
It's an ACAB movie. Don't you think it's an ACAB movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally say at one point, like, fuck the cops.
Yeah, I know.
What does he say? Fuck the police, you goddamn sons of bitches.
Yeah, and they are
And then
awful.
leaves them there. Yeah, and they are awful.
They are horrible. Yeah, they're truly fucking horrible. Though it's fun. It's funny because I think these 5 actors who play these 5 police officers are so good. Like, they're so good. And they're so dynamic, and they make you like almost feel like you care about these people, even though you fucking hate them because they're assholes. But that's how good the actors are. But the cops are just complete fucking degenerate asshole, fucking like Stasi fucking goose stepping assholes, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Beating up people.
Yeah, just randomly
like
fucking, just like fucking flexing and like fronting like adolescent boys on a power trip, you know, and
gross.
They're so gross. But the movie just spends like most of its runtime torturing the fucking shit out of them.
Yeah.
So it almost falls into that Tales from the Crypt like vibe of like a morality tale about someone who deserves to get what's coming to them, getting what's coming to them. And like, I love it for that, you know?
There's so many things I loved about this movie.
Oh my God, please talk to me. Yeah.
So I would, and again, I'm not trying to pick on older movies. Like I said, I'm still learning. But here's a great example of why I do like more modern horror films.
Yeah.
And I know that's where we're different. But I think we got a little better at storytelling. Simple as that. So think of the filler that we have at the beginning of this movie compared to a lot of other films from that time period where it's just like, or even like I made fun of Pin that one time where I was like, hi, are you at the library today? Yes, I'm at the library. It's really good to see you at the library. It's
so
like,
true.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it was
but
true.
This was like, this example of I think a lot of writers learn where it's like make it fucking interesting from the moment. Just like I said about Evil Dead Rise. Whether you like it or hate it, there was an engaging family right from the start.
Yeah.
Even if that movie was just about that family living in Detroit, I would honestly watch it without the horror. They were kind of cool and interesting, and you're like, what? You're a tattoo artist? What? You're non-binary? What? You're a DJ? Cool family. All right. And then it's horror. So this was a good example of that for me, where you walk in and it's completely, what do they call that? Like kind of leading you on in all these different misdirecting you a lot, which I always love, and just giving you this setting that first you see the kid, the opening scene's beautiful, wonderful, great. Then you go to the next part, and you have these degenerates, and it's interesting, and you do give a shit what they're talking about, and you do give a shit that they're caught. And it's like, again, you're letting me have a good movie within the movie, and that's all I'm really asking, and I just didn't get that a lot in the 70s or the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, I think like with our discussion with Weasel, he kept implying that I love movies from the 80s. And I was like, bitch, I don't like those either. Like, I was like, those aren't my favorite either.
Right, yeah.
And I only like a lot of the 80s stuff because it's cheesy and slasher and whatever. Yeah. But like, no, that's not my favorite shit. I have the same complaints. The 80s did it too.
Yeah.
You know, like Lords of Salem, right? That's trying to be like an 80s flick. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that main character anywhere at all during the whole movie. I don't care. And then when anything happens, it's just like, I was like, good job. You emulated my childhood boredom wonderfully.
You know, Lords of Salem's my favorite Rob Zombie movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that saying a lot though, or is it not? Is it saying a lot, or is it not saying a lot?
No, I think he's actually very talented. Yeah, I do.
To love him so much.
I think he's really talented.
I loved it. I loved House of 10,000 Corpses or 1,000 Corpses.
House of 1,000 Corpses is
I thought that was super fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
I liked even Devil's Rejects, you know, but I didn't like the first
Halloween 2 is my second favorite. Yeah.
I like the Halloweens okay.
Yeah. Like Halloween, I would go Lords of Salem, Halloween 2, and House of 1,000 Corpses for my top 3 right there. Like those are my 3. The ones that like I just get pure pleasure. Devil's Rejects is too gnarly for me, dude. I don't like rape. Gnarly. I don't like I just don't. It's too gnarly. I'm not about that shit, you know. Whereas, yeah, I just can't. But like, although, you know,
there is a rape in this film that we're talking about, but it's different.
Wait, in Baskin? Oh yeah, is that? Wait, are you talking about like him like having sex with like the goat?
The guy pushing that guy's dick into the other person against.
But is the
will?
Goat woman? Oh, the
guy's
mean the guys? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God.
What do you mean I'm right?
No,
of course I'm right. No, he's screaming, no.
Because I only think of it. I know. Isn't that so interesting? I didn't even think of that as like a sexual assault scene. You want to know, partly is that he's the worst one of the 5 cops. No, I know you're obviously right, but that's like my lizard brain in action as I was like, it was like stoking my sadism. I was like, yeah, cut his eyes out. Torture him. He's a fucking asshole. Fuck him, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I accept it. And I didn't like be like, oh no. But, you know, it definitely was. But not like Devil's Rejects. It is. True. Yeah. And it is a different flavor when it's against women. Let's just be honest. It is. It just is a different flavor.
Yeah. So, this is a male character who gets kind of violated in this. Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll talk about that because that's a very interesting part of this film, I think.
Yeah.
The story he tells at the beginning and then what happens to him.
Oh, I know. Isn't that great? Because it's so fucking anti-trans, fucking asshole.
Well, it's like you're trying to prove, but also from the film, I want to know from the filmmaker's point of view, was it, so this cop, but this is in the opening scenes, which except for the very first scene, which we'll get to, but this cop is telling the story essentially about how he saw this beautiful woman, brought her home, they had a cock, and they still had sex with them, but like they shouldn't jerk off because it's already gross enough and all this shit.
Yeah.
But it was like,
and his like guy friends are like chortling and laughing and like it
because
like the whole story.
Animals.
So
they're equating animals to the trans people.
Absolutely, yes, very dehumanizing. Yeah.
But then it's like, I want to know, did the filmmaker think that it was to show that guy was such a degenerate that he still had sex with the person? Or was it to show that he was closeted?
Oh, no.
Or was it to show
Can I tell you what I think it is?
Serve the essay.
No, I just think that like the like dark humor of the movie with that sequence is that it takes the story that he told, like laughing and like making fun this like trans like prostitute, blah blah blah, at the beginning of the movie, and it like turns it against him and turns it into this like nightmare scenario of like kind of a similar, you know, it's like, oh, you thought you were like so fucking like, you know, telling your fucking,
because he is like, oh well, I have seen some shit, I still did it, you know. Like, I am a degenerate and I'm a sex fiend,
exactly.
And it's like, oh well, we know in your heart of hearts you are, let's have sex with a goat. And it's like, oh.
And so it's like, okay, well, now we are going to take like your little cute story and we're going to turn it into like the fucking darkest nightmare version of that.
I got it. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, okay. I just was like, what were you trying to show? I guess, they were just trying to show him as a degenerate, in which case, like, stick to animals, not trans people, if you're trying to portray someone as a degenerate.
Yeah,
that's all I'm trying to say.
I agree. Yeah, no.
If you're trying to portray someone as an open-minded, kinky, experimental, you know, fluid guy who will fuck anything from elephant, goat, to girl, to boy, to anything, you know, it's like, okay, if you were saying that, it wasn't. It was saying, like, oh, you're such a gross degenerate, you'd fuck...
Well, but here's like my devil's advocate moment for this, and I don't even know if I'm convinced, would be that I think the like idea of the movie was like that all the way that he behaves throughout that entire sequence at the beginning in the restaurant, I think we're meant to be like, this guy's a fucking asshole, you know, like fuck this guy, you know.
He's a sociopath.
Yeah, he's just a fucking asshole, power trip, like fucking dehumanizing other people, you know, because and so I thought we were supposed to like be listening to that story he's telling, like kind of like, ugh, you know what I mean? Not on his side, but more like viewing him under a microscope for like how shitty he is, especially because it leads right into him like fronting on, there's this like cute boy who's like waiting on, I mean, this server who's like waiting on these cops and bringing them food, and this guy who tells a story about having sex with a trans prostitute and talking about the trans person in the most demeaning, dehumanizing way possible, like immediately launches into like belittling and like, you know, getting in the face of this like just like nice boy who's like waiting on them like for no reason, just because he's such a fucking, you know, alpha asshole, insecure alpha asshole that, you know, he's got to like throw his weight around. You know, the famous scene in Goodfellas where Joe Pesci is like, what am I, a clown? Exactly. Are you laughing at me? Am I funny to you? Like, it's that scene, but yeah.
Chronological thong disorder and you. Has your perineum or taint been feeling out of sorts lately?
My gooch has been feeling a bit theoretical recently.
Do you have a hard time remembering if you put your thong on today or yesterday?
It feels like today, but it smells like yesterday.
Does the tiny strip of fabric between your butt cheeks feel like it may be phasing in and out of space-time, especially when you walk or go downstairs?
It's like it's disappearing and reappearing step by step.
Have you recently purchased and used a UFO alien deterrent device?
Yes.
Then you may be suffering, like dozens of others across the greater New Jersey area, with CTD. CTD is a true urban scourge, and it is spreading quickly outside the bounds of the garbage state.
It's the garden state.
Wait, no, really? That doesn't even make sense why they call it the garden state.
And what? Oh, garbage state. Oh, yeah, I see.
Well, regardless, there have been cases of CTD increasing all over the world.
People suffering from CTD may experience
thongs from the 90s suddenly appearing on your ass.
Thongs shifting in ways that feel like a Stargate or wormhole filled with otherworldly creatures trying to breach your rectum.
Your fingers or hand disappeared briefly when picking a wedgie.
2 thongs suddenly existing where there was only one.
Some of these doppelgangers are from the evil dimension and should be discarded promptly by a certified trans quantum Department of Cosmic Evil technician.
A shadow marking your previous whale tail that phases in and out of existence for days after taking off a thong.
Sudden appearance of a thong event horizon.
Your thong becoming 3 times the size and falling off of you in public places.
If you experience inflation thong, stay indoors. And seek the help of pushpins in your area.
A burning need for thongoplasty.
Luckily, there's help on the horizon. Currently, our scientists at the String Theory CTD Wellness Center are searching feverishly for a cure to chronological thong disorder.
There have been great strides in progress towards alleviating some of CTD's worst symptoms. Contact the String Theory CTD Wellness Center today if you have been experiencing any of these symptoms, and let us help you to a better thong future today or yesterday. Time is weird.
There was a lot of homages in this movie, I guess.
There was, yeah. And I think that was directly an homage to Goodfellas, yeah.
Like, we're funny, think we're funny.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely body snatchers moment.
Oh, yeah,
when the guy's like,
and a lot of Argento, dude. A lot of Argento in the
and
lighting.
Fulci with the eyeball.
Yes. Fulci with the eyeball, Argento with the lighting, like that red, like things are either red, green, or blue in this movie. Yeah. And
there's a lot of that weird ochre amber room though.
You're right.
Remember?
Yes, that's true.
And
yeah,
that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The earth tone room is interesting. It's like his dream world.
Yeah.
And it's also very, I actually said it's like if David Lynch made Hellraiser.
Thank you for saying that, because I think this movie's so Lynchian, dude.
Oh,
we're
not alone. We're not alone. Other people have said, I did do a little research and was like, what did other people think? And I was like, oh, we're not alone. I mean, the fact that he had I have a list of ominous things he had that weren't usually ominous, which is David Lynch's
making
signature.
the regular shit.
First of all, he had an ominous fan. A ceiling fan.
That's true.
It's like that's one of David Lynch's signature ominous inanimate objects.
That's true.
He had an ominous frog. He had an ominous creepy kid who spoke French, I think. He had an ominous fan. Oh, I wrote that already. He had ominous eggs. He had ominous eggs.
Okay.
Frogs, meat, eggs, meat.
Okay, frogs.
The fan. A creepy kid with her little pot speaking French, I think. I don't think she was speaking Turkish.
Yeah.
I think that's it. But that's a lot of things to make ominous.
No, they do that. They make the everyday look seem really weird and occult,
foretelling the future.
Like a premonition.
Yeah, like they seem like some sort of symbol of like what's to come, right?
Yeah.
Like these bloody eggs.
Yeah. Oh, like an omen or a harbinger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's there's so much style in this movie, man. This guy really knows how to direct a fucking movie. So can I tell you? And I'm so high on Baskin. I actually think it's like belongs in like the pantheon of like the coolest movies from the 2010s, But this dude then made an English language movie after Baskin called Housewife, and it is one of the most inept fucking things I've ever seen. It is atrocious. And I could not wait to see it because I was like, oh my God, English language debut for the dude who made Baskin. Fuck yeah. It is awful.
Damn.
Dude. So bad. So I don't know what happened. I just hope he makes another Turkish language movie, because this movie is like so nuanced and interesting and full of style and weirdness and and it feels really specific. Like you believe these 5 dudes are like colleagues and they're brothers and they, like it just feels true, It
was so well done.
It was so well done. This movie rocks. I'm so happy. I hope people who are listening to this episode who haven't seen this movie will like seek it out, because it's really great.
It's great, and it's so gross, and I don't know. It's
disgusting.
Gross.
It's disgusting.
So we find it starts off with this little kid, and you just see him sort of like wake up, and then he hears his mom fucking. And then
he hears like orgasm sounds from his mother coming from like his parents' bedroom. Yeah. And then he goes out and he's like, does he start knocking on the door before, or
no, he's just like listens,
no.
and he's like, "Mommy is making
Yeah.
noises," and then the
Oh,
TV
and the
is
TV's
on,
which is an homage to Poltergeist,
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly.
Yeah.
And he's standing.
And then the monster hand comes out.
The bloody hand comes out. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a evil witch hand that's like reaching out of his bedroom door. And so then he starts banging on his mother's like bedroom door, being like, "Mom,
bloody hand.
And the hand, and the hand like is coming towards him, and then it cuts to the title, which you don't realize until later. But that's so of the 5 cops who are the main characters of this movie, the youngest cop is the boy and it turns out that thing we see before the credits is like a dream he's been having.
Right.
Because he talks about he's been having it every night, and he even had it that last night, you know? So it's like some recurring dream that he's had. And this movie continually blurs the line between like dream state and reality.
Yeah. Or even somewhere in between, I think, because there's a lot of... Because of the death involved, I feel like it's not even a dream. It's like some other place, you know, in between life and death that these people can talk to each other. So that's really cool, and also reminds you of David Lynch. Like a lot of those scenes are like the Black Lodge. It's like instead of the Black Lodge, it just looks like that weird brown room that they're hanging out in. Yeah. I think of it like that way, or the waiting room, like the world in between worlds, you know, that they can both visit because they have this like, so there's like the 2 hot cops are the youngest and the oldest. It's Arda and Ramsey, and he's like
I'm totally with you. They are the hot ones. Hot.
So the young one's just very handsome, and
he looks like Goran Vishnik from ER. I don't know if you know that actor. And the old hot one that you're talking about, I think looks like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who plays, but hotter. Yeah, but he played. What's his name on The Walking Dead? That character with the baseball bat. Negan, the guy who plays Negan, like
or Rorschach from Watchmen. He's the same guy.
Oh yeah,
not Rorschach. I'm sorry.
No, he's not Rorschach. He's the
cigar smoking badass.
Yeah, he's got a name, and I don't know Watchmen well enough to know what it is. The comedian.
Comedian. Thank you so much.
The comedian. Yeah, he's the comedian. Yeah.
You can think of him as a comedian instead of Negan.
Yeah, but he's like Turkish hot Jeffrey Dean Morgan's brother.
Looking.
Yeah, he's really fucking
salt
hot.
And pepper beard. I called him Boss Daddy.
Super foxy, yeah.
And he's also essentially like Ardo's adopted dad because his parents died shortly after that. He had that dream where he explains to his uncle or whatever, like he was like, I told my best friend if we ever died, come see me, and not. And
God, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
He was So he's like, I saw my friend. He's like, he died the next day. So he was like, I had this horrible dream. I see this like. I see him like essentially, and then he was like, I woke up the next day and my friend was dead, and he was like, fuck dude, I should have told you this, but like I see this shit too. So you learn that in this family they see dead stuff, they see some creatures, and they can see the other side, and that becomes really important, and because it's the whole point of how this film is told, because you have these two essentially psychic people who can like exist in this liminal space and talk to each other, and that's how they keep switching back to that, and I thought that was really cool.
It was so cool, man. When the truck when the van they're driving first goes into the water, and then all of a sudden we're like back at the restaurant, and we're like, but we don't realize it right away, but we're really in some kind of liminal dream space. Yeah. It's so fucking cool the way they do it, man. It's great.
I called it the waiting room, just like in Twin Peaks. It's
hell yeah.
It's like a wait. All my notes, I'm like the waiting room, and then they went to the waiting room, and it's like And so the thing is really interesting too, though. We start off. They show this fucking place like very weird, this like restaurant they're hanging out in. It's like this weirdo bringing a bucket of gross shit too.
I think it's the witch Satan. I think
it is.
Yeah.
So the witch. So but you don't know that yet. So you just see this figure, and now you're like, that's what I mean by a misdirect. You're like, is it gonna be the restaurant, because they bring this meat in, right? Which now we know, and you could tell it's human meat, right? They implied it. Yeah. But why did they kept cooking the meat, they didn't serve it to the cops, and then the meat burns on the grill. It was so odd and ominous.
It is very
meat.
weird. Yeah, there's a lot of ominous meat.
Many seconds of film devoted to ominous meat.
See, that's interesting because I thought maybe what they were trying to imply was that this meat was the meat that these people were eating. Yes. But you're right, it is burning on the grill, like at a certain point later in the movie. But one of the things I like, so the guy,
it's the last time they get that meat. You know what I'm saying?
Like, got that meat, baby. But of the 5 cops, so 2 of them are hot and 2 of them are not, and one of them is like right in the middle.
Actually, to be fair,
yeah,
if you go to their IMDb, they're all hot. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
They just really styled them poorly.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Especially the driver with a beard.
I'm talking about, okay, I am about to talk about this person. He looks, he kind of looks like Tony. If you know Tony Shalhoub, the actor Tony Shalhoub, he kind of looks like Tony Shalhoub.
But hotter.
But hotter.
But like with a beard. Yeah. He becomes like James fucking Bond. It's like, what the fuck?
I love that for him. Yeah.
Dude, but also, I'm just going to go on record saying that could go for about 99% of all men.
Most
for me.
Men,
if you grow a beard, I'm already, you're just already hotter. But because it works.
It does, yeah. Dude, most guys are hotter
check
with
this guy out. Look at some of his other pictures. Because, he was kind of like in the movie. But if you look at any of these guys' actual like movie star pictures.
Yeah.
They're all really good looking.
They're all foxy.
I love that. I have to admit, they all are.
Dude,
they all are.
But the Tony Shalhoub guy, who's the driver that you're talking about, is such a good screamer. Like he fucking lets out. He's the one who like kind of, okay, so they're at this restaurant, okay, and like the biggest asshole, like the meanest cop, is like getting into it with this waiter. But meanwhile, like one of the 5 cops goes to like use the bathroom, and he goes into this like blue, like light tinged bathroom, and there's like a frog in the soap dish, and he's like blah, and then he just all of a sudden starts fucking losing his shit and screaming like he's going insane, and he's so good at it. Like he sells it. Like he does madness so well. This actor is so good, man.
You know what he did is he recognized it first. He looked at, you could see he recognized something in the mirror when he looked at himself.
Yeah.
He was recognizing his own madness.
Yeah. It's very Lovecraftian, dude. It's very Lovecraftian.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
And I'm not convinced this didn't have anything to do with it. I want to address the frogs for a minute. I actually thought it was going to go, because, I'm a science fiction nerd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, right? I thought it was going to be
psychedelics from the frogs.
Yes, I thought, because he touches the frog. He does. He gets the frog, he touches it, then he freaks out. Misdirection again. Or maybe not. Maybe that's what was really going on in the movies. Everyone was eating frogs and tripping out, which they don't address. But again, I thought for sure they were going to say, like, the secretions from the frogs.
Yeah, you're right.
But then I looked up frogs in Islam. Because, it's Turkey. 99% of people there are Islamic. So I looked up what that meant, and to them, it's unclean and may indicate spiritual or physical impurity or disease coming. And then at myislamicdream.com. Sorry. I'm not. It's just it's the best I can find on the short
that is
guys.
iconic. Please do not apologize. Yes.
It says that they represent an army of Allah. Seeing them in an area or house means that it'll soon be visited with the punishment of Allah. So I actually really like that for this movie because they went to hell.
Yeah.
Spoiler, they go to hell.
This movie is basically a slow descent into hell,
Like Event Horizon.
Yeah. It's just like basically fucking like what's the Inferno, like Dante's Inferno. It's like Dante's Inferno, like the last half of this movie, once they because basically these cops get like a call, and where like there's like a call for backup, and they're like, oh, okay, we'll go. And they're like singing this song. I love the singing. They're like in their cop van and they're all like singing this like Turkish pop song about like not being afraid and like being like boys and like, love is like connected to death and all this shit. And they're like, it's very charming, even though like we hate them because they're like asshole cops.
Now, introducing Mesoplaxitin Ultra Formula. Our other formulas have had hideous side effects.
Wait, what?
So
I've been taking it for months.
Well, you better stop and start taking the Ultra Mesoplaxington.
Wait, how is it better? How will I know it won't mess me up?
Well, Ultra Mesoplexington has been reformulated to remove all traces of hair follicle toxins and extreme laxatives.
Is that why I keep shitting myself?
Probably. But with the new Ultra Mexico Queso, you will no longer have to worry about sharding and balding too much.
That's good.
Although,
oh god, here it comes.
Do not take Massive Flexington if you eat scabs or plan on eating scabs in the next 6 months. Avoid handling reptiles and toaster strudel while taking Mesoplexington. Intense logging and a love of baguettes may occur.
Don't take Mesoplexington Ultra if you feel like you have to have more than 3 pancakes at any given time. Maple syrup will exacerbate all conditions, and butter could be fatal.
Do not snort Sexy Town to get a sudden, insane sexual rush that lasts for hours. Many of these interactions have found patients hospitalized with Godzilla dong or razor nips. Some incidents have occurred that have landed patients in jail.
Remember to take Mesoplexington between the hours of 2 and 6 a.m. only. Outside events will trigger uncontrollable barfing and foot rashes that make your shoes not fit anymore.
If you hear a high-pitched noise, do not take Mesoplexington, as you are way more sensitive to high-pitched noises than is allowed for Mesoplexington patients.
If you have 300 or less hair follicles per square inch on your body, you may be at risk of Mesoplexington ultra poisoning. Please remember to go to your nearest dermatologist or wig store at your earliest convenience.
Taking massive amounts of Mesoplexington over a long period of time could actually turn you into a dinosaur. Studies have shown that in small control groups, Stegosaurus and pterodactylitis has occurred.
If dinosaur transformation occurs, please go outside immediately. Seek all helicopter pads and waiting Batman signals near you. You are now part of a force that fights the powers of molecular evil. Yes, you will shrink. Mesoplexington Ultra is here for your shrink needs as well.
Mesoplexington Ultra will also help you get better toes.
Mesoplexington Ultra has been shown to reduce the amount of eggs produced by a single chicken that lives within 300 feet near you. So please do not keep those as pets. Hens of geese, on the other hand, are excluded from this.
Do not eat goose eggs, as they might make you poop or barf.
You should just avoid eggs of all kind, actually.
If you are taking Mesoplexington, do not eat eggs of any sort except for fake vegan caviar. That is really delicious.
Mesoplexington Ultra has been formulated to reduce random flash mobs, thematic dancing, and or rhythmic gymnastics from occurring in all metropolitan areas.
If you plan on joining the Olympics, do not take Mesoplexington, for you will not be able to do all those other things that the last person just said.
Mesoplexington Ultra, reformulated for you, now available at your local hens and feed store.
You got no more sharks in the future.
You got lots of wigs on your way.
You should take Mesoplexington.
Mesoplexington Photon.
Well, they're trying to make them human at
and it
some
does
level,
work.
so you know that they're not complete monsters who are
it does work. Like
demons themselves.
Yeah,
it does. I like the cutie pie and the daddy. I like them. I feel like
and they're the
as
last
bad,
two
even though
people
they are.
standing too. Yeah.
Especially the good little young man. I don't feel like he was as gross. Like, he was like, who fucks an animal? You know what I'm saying? Like, he kept kind of being a little bit of a
right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
He literally said that. He was like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, because they're like bragging about fucking chickens, which like, what? And one of the cops is like, 90% of Turkish men, the first thing they've ever fucked is a chicken. And I was like, I don't
An animal.
Oh, an animal?
Yeah.
I was like,
I wrote that in my notes. Turkish men are bestiality virgins.
I would be so fascinated to talk to someone from Turkey about this, to see if this is like a joke that the movie's making, or like, because that can, like, there's some kind of, I don't even know what the movie's doing here, but
Lord,
yeah,
I hope
no,
so.
I hope so. It's making, I feel like it's some kind of like joke, that the movie's making, that's going over my head because I'm a stupid fucking American,
I will say this. I worked for 3 best friends who are Arabic.
Okay.
And they were from Jerusalem.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And they were fun to work for. I learned a lot of swear words in Arabic. But I also learned that when they really wanted to insult each other, they would call each other like animal fuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'd be like, hey, asshole, because they swore constantly. In fact, these guys were so fascinating. I thought about writing a TV show about it, first of all. Second of all, because it was just pure madness. And funny. It was one of those jobs where you were told you had to be an asshole to the customers because it was funny. And, like, would tell people, like, if you weren't fucking with people enough, you had to fuck with them more. It was almost like you had to be, like, improv comedy while you were.
What type of establishment was this?
It was a sandwich liquor shop.
Oh.
Shout out to Easy Stop. Exactly. Shout out to Easy Stop. You're still there in Berkeley. I gotta love you guys. You guys are
not what I thought you were gonna say.
Best sandwiches in downtown Berkeley.
Okay, hell yeah.
No, I love those guys, but it got a little much.
Yeah.
3 best friends since high school. In their 50s, 60s at this point.
Okay.
But I noticed that, like, and they used to swear at the staff constantly, all of us. I had many insult nicknames.
Okay.
Grandmama, lesbian bitch, Nakisha.
Jesus
they literally
Christ.
just called me lesbian bitch. Yeah, because they knew I was like part gay.
Oh my God, damn.
And they would check out girls with me, and they'd be like, "How about that, huh? Yeah, you like that lesbian bitch?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, I do."
Oh my
shit. Like, but I know, but you could be like, "Yeah, fuck you, asshole." Like, you could call
you
them
could
asshole,
dish it back. You could dish it back. Yeah.
But
you could not call him faggot.
no, you couldn't call him like a camel fucker or like a goat fucker or like your mom fucked a goat and shit like that. Like, that was serious. They were like, don't say that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it seemed like when they were really mad, they would actually say things about fucking animals. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Okay.
It's my experience working with 3 best friends from...
Okay, Turkish listeners, feel free, please, in the comments, like, come into our feed, like, if we're, like, let us know, like, give us some insight.
Like, your mother fucked a goat.
Yeah.
Like, your mother fucked a goat.
Right.
Like, really bad. Like, you couldn't, like, we couldn't joke like that.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
But my mother did fuck a goat. What if my mother just did fuck a goat?
But then you're not insulting.
Oh, okay, got it. It's just facts, right? Okay, got it. Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh shit.
No.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
You tell me.
I will do.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I think maybe it just is like a real dirty, fucked up thing to say to your friends.
Got it. So, like, motherfucker. Yeah, like motherfucker
also,
here.
those guys used to swear at us in 3 different languages, and I really appreciate that. That's the most California shit.
I do love that. Yeah. This movie has a lot of bestiality in it.
I mean, were they saying like, ha ha ha, you're gonna joke about it, but then when you actually like meet a demon goat woman, you're not gonna have sex with her?
Yeah. Right. I mean, I do want to say this in defense of our most asshole-ish friend who fucks the goat woman. If my eyes had just moments ago been dug out of my skull by the Prince of Hell's knife,
Baba!
and then they wrapped a like fucking dirty rag around my head and were like, now fuck this goat woman, I would probably be crying too and not really in the mood to fuck. Right. Though he did wind up getting it up, and like at a certain point he took over and
but then he gave up again.
Finished.
No, he did.
Is that what happened?
No,
he gave up.
No, because he said to him,
You're right.
You can.
Because they're pissed at him.
And then the spider crawled out of his mouth and he died, I think.
Oh, Oh, that was so cool. I love when the
I
spider
like that's
crawls out.
when Papa cried. That's when Papa screamed.
Dude,
not the goat fucking, but the
movie,
spider crawling out his mouth is now you're screaming.
I know. I loved that, actually. You're right. Our hot Papa is like, he fucking is like
it's like
when
the guy's
spider
like
crawls
the lady,
out.
He's
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's very stoic for
like,
most of the
spider!
movie. Yeah. It was very interesting.
Like,
oh my God. There's so many like cultural notes. Dude, this movie is like what pure concentrated Halloween energy. It's like, it's like fucking spiders and like weird witchy trinkets made out of hair and teeth like hanging. And like, it also references the Blair Witch Project because they find that one cop when they answer the call and they go to the scene. Yes. There's a cop like standing in the corner like in the Blair Witch, like banging his head against the wall, which is like so cool. I loved that.
I love that.
It was really great. Yeah.
I didn't think there was anything wrong with him though. I was like, that's just cops copping. Stupid idiots. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Just banging their heads.
Is that what most cops do when they're on duty?
Oh, Micaela, this movie is very metal, and he was what? A headbanger.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, yeah, I know. It's just, the meanings are multi-layered on this one. Yeah, dude, it's just so Halloween. It's just pure Halloween energy, and it feels... honestly, in the last third of the movie, it kind of feels like you're at a very extreme, like Halloween haunt.
That's what I said. I said it turned into. I had like 4 pages of these notes. I was like, turns into haunted house movie. I was like, that's so crazy because there's all these parts, which I always love a movie with these parts, right? Where I'm like, oh, movie in a movie. It's like, so they get this call. Okay, so these assholes leave after beating up this kid for laughing at them fucking. Chickens, and then they're on this call, and this is something I really love because I'm obsessed with portals. I've read a lot about these things actually fucking happening to people, and this is so cool to me. So they're driving down the street. That Sabo, I think his name is the driver. He's like he's gone, or Safi or something like that, has gone a million times. That's why he's the driver. He knows the streets. He's like, dude, I've gone down the street a million times. I don't know where we are. He's like, I don't know what this place is. And that has actually legit happened to people. Like smart, capable people have found themselves in weird places that don't exist later. Like there's like people who like go down these fucking roads. There was this couple that stayed at this weird bed and breakfast because it had gotten late. They said it was ridiculous. They thought it was like a kitschy thing. Like it cost like $1 to stay there. Like they were just like, okay. And like everything was cheap and old timey. And they're like, this is so cute. And then they tried to pay their bill at the end. Was like, okay, but like how much did this really cost? And they were like, you're all paid up. And they were like, what the fuck? And they left. Then tried to find it again because they were like, let's go to that weird ass place that we found. Never found it again. Never found it. And people are like, oh yeah, there used to be an old fucking inn here, but in the 1800s. It's like, see what I'm saying? So like that's like some true ass stories that people tell.
That's great.
But a lot of people have told those stories of like time warps and portals. So I love that these cops essentially hit a portal.
Go through a time warp,
so they hit this place
portal.
that they see a random ominous naked man. Again, ominous naked man. It could be good, could be bad. Could be Burning Man, could be fucking...
Okay, but I just want to, for the listeners at home, I just want to be clear. One of the things that's so cool about this moment, so basically like the guy, one of the cops goes crazy in the bathroom at the restaurant, like screaming because he saw this frog. And everyone, and he insists on driving, and they're like, "Are you sure you're okay?" Because you were just like freaking out. Toxic masculinity. That is what I wrote in my notes. Yes, I was like, fragile male egos.
He says he's like, you're insulting me.
Yeah, you're insulting me. So, and it's a great way to like inject that scene with tension because you're scared the whole time. You're like, oh my God, the one guy who should not be driving the car is driving the car. Like, this is so brilliant, But
and
so
another misdirect
he like freaks out
because you think he might just do it on purpose, right? Like, didn't you think maybe he'd lose his mind? Like, we're gonna kill us all. But he didn't.
Right. Yeah. No, but while he's driving, he like screams and freaks out and like screeches the van to a halt and like runs outside and is like, there was a naked man, but we never actually, am I right? We never see the naked man.
We reversed it and I watched it.
Really?
I was like, there?
Okay.
Because I was taking a lot of notes.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I rewound a bunch. I'm such a fucking nerd. Okay, cool. So, no, there is a naked guy. There is a naked guy. Because I wanted to see if he hit him. But he didn't hit him. The guy just ran by. So there was a naked man.
Yeah.
But they couldn't find him after, though. So...
But to that, okay, so if you don't have the ability to pause, if you're just watching the movie, you're like, wait, no, there wasn't a naked man.
You experience it like the guys in the car. How brilliant is that?
Exactly. Yeah, it's really great. Yeah, because you're just like, this is fucking so, like, this dude's losing it. I knew he shouldn't have driven.
A lot of the way they film this film gives you the perspective of the confused victim, like shaky, like bewildered. It captures that really well. Yeah. And you're right. Yeah. It is so good. Yeah. I really loved it. I was so excited. But like if I didn't rewind it, you're right. I didn't know. That's why I rewound it. I was like, I have to know. Yeah. But there was. But it's a split second. And you're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. So cool. And it's such a creepy moment, because they're like out on this like back country road. And it just there's such a mood of like impending doom. There's just an impending doom
ominous
hanging
trees
over the whole movie. Yeah.
You're in the woods
fucking
and it's
full
scary.
On ominous trees. Yeah. Yeah.
And so they get back on the road, right? And then they hit something.
Yeah. And then they hit a figure that we see. Yes. We just glimpse this figure.
But now everyone saw it in the car. It wasn't just the driver.
Everyone saw it. But when they screech to a halt after hitting the figure and they run out, they can't find the body of this person that they know they hit anywhere. So they're like, wait, what the fuck's going on? Now, spoiler, this is like some kind of time loop moment because the final girl of this movie, who's the like young, cute cop, is the one who at the end of the movie like runs out into the road and he's the one who gets hit by the car. Yeah.
So I wrote Final Destination. Yeah, it's great. Which, of course, if you've seen all the movies, you do know it's a loop.
I'm a huge Final Destination fan.
Did you love that last film where it just ends up being a loop and you're like, what the actual fuck? I mean,
it's just so great.
So I looked up the little like trailer and everything for this and the box and the tag, because I thought of a tagline for it, but the actual tagline was "Enter a world of suffering and madness," right? Mine is this: "Oopsie poopsie, you're in a hell loop." Way better.
Okay. The first one that you said, I was like, that could be a tagline for like going on a first date with me. But honestly, so could yours.
Yeah. So good. Yeah.
Oopsie poopsie, you're in a hell loop is like literally a first date with me.
Fell in love with me and now you're stuck here.
Yeah.
So that's this. I love it. Yeah. That's this movie. It's oopsie poopsie, you found a hell loop. If you wonder about dark matter, missing links, and wild lives of scientists, space updates, and cutting-edge technological breakthroughs, then this is the podcast you've been looking for.
Join hosts Micaela Superstar and Electric
and Gerbil.
Shut up, Gerbil!
For a drink and a savvy science conversation that gives you fuel for your nerdiest discourse and jokes you can't wait to rip off.
Check out our website at thebluntletters.com, our new home on the interwebs for all things blunt letters.
Follow us and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, including Apple Podcasts.
Fancy. The Blunt Letters Podcast, subversively nerdy. So at this point, they've entered the hell loop because they were put on a call, which now we know is bogus, right? But do you think, I mean, I think, it seems kind of obvious, right? The restaurant that was being supplied by
With the
Hell
flesh,
and Demons all natural meat production company.
Which flesh,
hand delivered green, the greenest meat you can get, right? Who's the worst animal at making the world a bad place? Humans. Eat them. Great idea. That's green. How do you deliver it? In a reusable bucket on foot. It's great. It's great meat company. So they get their meat delivered by this company. Do you think they scout out bad people? And they're like, okay, you send out because I felt like they were sort of like the first line of defense. Like, they're going to eat this meat. Let's see if they enjoy it. Because maybe if you're a good person, you spit it out and be like, this tastes weird and evil. I don't know.
Right.
But on the next level, they were terrible. I feel like because then you get that flickery sign of the David Lynchness when they leave, implying in my world of David Lynch flickering, there's a connection of evil there. And they probably called ahead and said, go ahead and kill these assholes, right?
I would be so interested to talk to a Turkish national about this movie, because I feel like I would be so interested to know what the popular imagination around the police is in contemporary Turkey. I do know Erdogan is like a full-on dictator, right? Like the dude who's been in charge of Turkey for, I don't know if this person is still in charge, but I do know when I had my Turkish grad student, it was the name, translated it as an invasion. Erdogan was running the country at that point. And I would imagine that when you have a dictator in control of your country, or at least a fucking, this is 2016.
And this was 2016.
So, and it's Trump territory.
It's almost 10 years ago.
I would not be surprised if this movie is some kind of political metaphor. I don't know if that, it's gotta be, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It is an ACAB movie. The people who made this movie have contempt for the police.
And that alone.
They have a contempt for the police.
Not. Yes.
Yeah.
They absolutely see through their bullshit lies and are humane, rational people who want to put a stop.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
So well done.
Me too.
Me too. Oopsie, oopsie. You're a fascist pig.
Do you know that? Okay, this is a sidebar. Do you know that there's a new horror movie that's been come out in the last couple of years called Baby Oopsie, and it's about about a demonic baby.
No.
And I read about it and saw a review of it, and I need to see this movie. It's called Baby Oopsie, and I want to see it immediately. That's it. That was just a brief sidebar. Yeah, I want to see Baby Oopsie.
That sounds amazing.
So my vibe. Just that, it sounds like a party. It sounds like a party. It sounds like a party.
I mean, obviously me too. I say oopsie all the time.
Okay, I just want to say one thing that I thought was really cool. Okay, so the police get called to this, there's a call for backup that goes out. And when they get to this place, there's a Romani family that's
well, they get
that part was very strange.
Hit the person they can't find, and the truck flips into the water, which once again misdirects you and makes you think they're gonna die in the water because Arda
and they don't.
Arda has the psychic one has the young one. Arda has the cute one has a vision. And he goes back to the waiting room where he talks to his uncle and stuff. Yeah. They're all there at that point. So you can see everyone's still alive. And he's just tells him about the dream and seeing his friend and then, all that stuff. So they find out they're both psychic at that point. But then he comes to and they're all safe. They only land in a few feet of water and it's embarrassing. So then they pull themselves out. And that's when you see this very strange group of people, cultists. Nomadic, vagrant, something. They're just okay. Well, whoever they are, they're hanging out at the side of the road with a fire and a pot eating frogs. So whatever you call that, that's what they're doing that night. They're there to see the cops and laugh.
And the main man in that cohort is like this giant, like 7'1" dude with like the most amazing face. He's got such a fucking interesting face.
They found so many people that were either super hot or super interesting in this film.
Yeah.
And I love that because I like that they can just find and give these actors with interesting faces a really cool role. It's like
because spoiler,
putting prosthetics on somebody else or something, you know.
The guy who plays like the king of hell or whatever is like
they called it Baba.
The father.
Baba. Yeah, the father.
He is played by an actor who has some sort of like genetic disorder. He's just a very unique looking individual.
He looks so cool. Yeah.
He looks dope as fuck.
He just looks like not what you would expect to see every day on most people, right? He a lot of his features are a lot different.
He's not unquote deformed. He's not, but he's just like his features feel like very exaggerated.
Exaggerated, which is so perfect because it gives you unease because we're taught to be uneasy with it, right? And that's what the point is again. It's not that saying that people who don't look perfect are evil, but there is an unease that we are taught in society to not look at it, to not like it. And so if we're going to be in this society, we have to accept that that's what it's going to be portrayed as. And it's done so well that I actually wasn't upset about it, and I thought that the guy was strangely magnetic.
He was a good actor. I thought he did a really good job. He like
so good. No, that's what I'm saying. I was
menacing.
Like, oh, wow.
He was really great.
But also, like, I could buy him as a cult leader or something.
Yeah, fully.
Right?
He has this just he has BDE. Is what he has.
Yeah.
He has big dick energy,
and he's jacked.
His body is fucking jacked. He is.
So he's just like, whoa.
Yeah, he's just this like sinewy, like little, like
he
lean.
looks like a demon because you would think a demon would be sinewy and lean and crazy.
He's like all tendons and muscle and
so cool.
He's a very interesting person.
I was like, where did you find this?
This dude was fucking
and that's
good.
How the giant was too. The giant was like, where did you find this guy? Again. David Lynch.
Just good casting.
Giant,
I know.
I mean, come on.
Good casting.
And the giant's just standing there being like, you should, like, I don't even think he talks.
I don't think he does.
And then they tell those guys to, like, sit and wait, like, just chill out, get your bearings, right? Like, do you really need to go to this call? And they give him a chance to say no to hell. They're like, hey, listen to us. And they disrespect her.
Yep.
Of course.
They're rude,
they're assholes. And they're like, fuck you, we got a job to do. And then she says to them, oh, your bread and butter, I get it. You can't live without that.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's really good,
Can't live without your bread and butter.
It's so good.
And then the little, again, Lynchian, ominous girl eating frogs with her parents just, like, bangs a pot. I love that.
Yeah.
She's like, bang,
it's really good,
bang. Like, they don't listen to the woman. They don't listen to anything, but somehow they give a shit this little girl's banging a pot. But okay. And then they turn around and she's like, oh, mon frère, j'ai voudrais un poulet. Like, I don't know. She says something that sounds French. And they're all like, I don't know French. And they don't put it in the subtitles. So
they don't. You're right. She there's an unsubtitled person.
This director wants us to experience what they're experiencing. And I love people who do that.
It's great.
Because I hear a lot of complaints from other people who watch films. And they'll be like, I didn't like this part. It was confusing. I'm like, that's because you're supposed to be confused like the main character.
Right.
Oh, I'm like, go watch it again. Now, when you enjoy it like a main character, it was actually good. And they're like, oh, shit. So I really liked all the confusing parts of this because that's how they were. And it added to the terror. It added to the, like... Oh, I was watching this film with, like, mouth agape at points. I was like... Yeah,
it's, like, real
like, when they hit that guy, I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
Give props to PropCon.
Get ready for a HorrorCon of a whole new kind. From the people who brought you last year's DementoCon and the biggest gathering of electric banjo players in the greater New Jersey area, ElecJoeCon, comes PropCon. Get to see all your favorite props and costumes and more from your favorite horror movies. This year, we'll be featuring photo ops with...
The Shoe from Nope, the taxidermied remains of the cat from the Stephen King thriller Cat's Eye.
The ceiling fan from Firewalk with Me. Michael Myers jockstrap from Halloween 2.
The third primary corn cob from the newest Children of the Corn remake.
One pin from Pinhead, slightly bent.
All the hypodermic needles from Saw.
The 10th great grandson of Cujo.
Annabelle number 6 from film 3.
Plus, vendors selling collectible photos, memorabilia, and celebrity pubes, and more. All this and more at PropCon. Reserve your tickets today. Be one of the first 100 ticket holders to be automatically entered into a raffle for the very much not cursed or haunted Ouija board from the Tawny Katane 1986 breakout hit, Ouija Board. PropCon!
PropCon. Oh no, Peterson. I got more alcohol too, as if I need it.
Yeah. That's what Satan would say. Okay, but I want to say briefly, one thing that I thought was really cool is so they finally get to the call for backup, you know, and there is like a cop car there, you know.
There is.
But it's this like cool old like decrepit building, and it's so beautiful and like weird looking. And when they get there, one of the cops says to the other, like, this used to be a police station back in the Ottoman days. And I was like, so the ACAB energy on this movie runs all the way back to the Ottoman Empire.
Exactly.
Fuck yes. Yeah.
Yeah, a portal you can't escape, and it have the portal to hell is a fucking place the cops have been.
Yeah.
Again, yes. Whoever made this movie hates the police.
It's really too, yeah.
It's not an insane asylum. It's not a mortuary.
Yeah, it's an old cop station.
It's an old cop station.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. It's such good shit.
Did I write this movie?
I know. I see. I was watching it and I was like, I think Michaela's gonna love all this ACAB energy. Okay, cool. Yes. I love that. Yeah.
I love so many things of it, but the first thing I wrote down honestly was I love the palette. On the blues, like you said, it's beautifully done.
So beautiful.
It's beautifully shot. I love the set design. Every costume.
It's lush.
I wish. There's certain, so as a weirdo goth artist who doesn't know what to do with their life, there's certain movies where I see the set design and the costume and I was like, I'm an idiot. I should have just gone into this. Like, I should have just done this because that looked fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could make balls of human flesh and skin and
yeah, man. Because there's
for $15 an
there's
hour.
A lot of like witchy trinkets made of hair and teeth in this movie.
Hire me. Yeah, no, I'm like, I mean, it's never too late to go back to school, but I was like, geez, I should have done this for a living. Like, just made weird fucking costumes.
Yeah.
Because all of this is so good. When they went into the water, remember?
Yeah.
And I just wanted to point this out. And then the young guy's getting pulled out of his dream state. Remember the giant hand that comes
there's like giant hands, and it's like when it cuts away from that, his two cop friends have like pulled him out of the water. Like that's what's happening. So it's like, but there's he's like this tiny little doll and these giant hands are coming into the water to like fish him out. It's really fucking cool the way it's done, man.
I love that part.
Yeah, it's great.
That was so beautiful. So it's so beautifully done.
Yeah.
And then it's ACAB, and then it becomes...
Dude, once they get to the Ottoman police station...
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking, like, GIMP, S&M, like, fucking, like, torture porn... Like
I wrote
literal
Secret Underground Sex Club.
Yeah, it's like literally Hieronymus Bosch, like Dante's Inferno shit. It's like... Bodies in torment.
Event Horizon.
Yeah, it's just bodies
like
in
sexy,
torment.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gnarly. It's very gnarly.
I love it.
Yeah,
it was funny because like there's like they walk down. So like when the cops walks down and there's this like orgy going on.
Yeah,
it's horrifying.
Yeah,
and there's just like woman fucking this dude.
I don't even. Yeah, all of the gender is this weirdly fluid situation with the demons. Yeah.
But then I was like, she's like shoving the person's face into a whole pile of shit over and over again, and the guy's so horrified, and I was just like, "What's up, dude? Like, you never been to like a real like extreme place?" and then I see the guy with the shit, and I literally, because I think I remember I told you about one of my Tinder experiences. I was like, "See now," I literally thought, "Now, shit pig would love that." So that didn't scare me at first. I was like, ooh, wrong sex club. You know, that's all I would think. I'd be like, oh, no. I want light spanking and scolding, please. I'm not a shit pig.
Yeah.
But I get it. And no shaming.
Yeah.
Enjoy your shit piggery.
Yeah.
So I was like, why are you scared? Some people like poopy. And then you look around, but they're like, fucking each other's like entrails. And you're like, oh, well, that's a kink I can't really get behind.
Yeah.
I mean, there was this one part where they were sort of having sex, but also taking off someone's leg and eating it. And, I could see maybe someone being into that. And I'm not going to shame them either if they want to be eaten, because I know that's a thing. I've read about it. Yeah. Apocalypse culture, Adam Parfrey, right on. Feral House Press.
But I do want to say, like, one of the things that this director does that's so effective is, like, a lot of the like quote unquote like weird or like fucked up shit is like implied.
Exactly.
But you don't actually see it like head on, like it's implied, and it's very like kinetically edited so that you're like, wait, did I just see someone?
Because
like...
I think that's how it would feel to see that.
Have
you ever walked into something you don't understand, right? Or shocked?
Yeah.
That's how it
Absolutely,
feels. You're like, wait, no. Like your brain's in denial. But then this guy gets dragged into the sex party. And again, he is also, probably violated. Off screen, though.
Yeah. Thank God.
So that guy's gone.
Dude, but like so this dude appears, he's the prince of hell or the daddy or the dad of hell, like Papa. He goes up to one of the cops and there's like a piece of entrail like hanging out of this cop's abdomen, and he's like squeezing it and and then he like cuts it open and pulls out the guy's entrails.
No, he doesn't even cut it. Dude, he plays with the entrail that's sticking out like a fucking dick in the first place.
Like a dick. Like it does look like a dick. And then it does.
Because all of this has overtones of, it's like the sexual grotesque, right? So this whole thing has this overtone. So he's like playing with this guy's little like 6 inches of entrail hanging out of this like really grossly
like a gash in his stomach, but that's been stitched. And
so what he does is that he grabs the intestine and he pulls it through the stitches, ripping it open again, which is even more horrific. And then the guy,
gnarly.
And then I wrote this down. Here's his friends. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dude, that's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not.
You think you're going to talk the cult leader from hell?
You're talking to the dad of hell. You're talking to Hell Daddy. He's not going to listen to you.
And the guy was like, I'm going to do it.
It's true.
I'm doing it.
He is. He's fully doing this stuff. He does that. He's such an alpha, this dude. He's such the king of hell is a total alpha.
He's just
as he should be.
He's laughing. And
he's great. He's like really fucking having fun, dude. That actor seems like he's having so much fun.
Probably hates the cops.
Yeah. He's in the right movie then.
Exactly.
Yeah, so good.
That happens. That cop dies, and then you see like the hot guy go back to his little, waiting room, and then like the cops start disappearing as they die from the waiting room, and I thought that was really cool too. And then
it was dope.
It gets down to the hot daddy. It gets down to him and his hot daddy.
Yeah. Because the main asshole cop gets his eyes dug out of his skull with a knife by the king of hell, Hell Daddy. And then
that's so Fulci. Oh my Lord.
It's so Lucio Fulci, dude. It's right out of Zombie.
Yeah.
And then they make him like fuck a like goat woman.
Yeah. A demon goat woman.
Yeah, demonic goat woman, and he's like like it's very much like he's resisting it at first, but then he like kind of gets into it, but then he like can't follow through. It's very
because then they get mad at him. They're like, you can't.
Yeah,
you can't
they
get
do.
past it, you fucker.
Yeah,
like you can't.
It's
see
like every
who
man who's ever had an erectile, dysfunction. Like this is your worst nightmare. Like this is this movie being like, we're depicting your deepest shame. Yeah,
and if you don't have. If you don't,
then fuck you.
Then you have a spider come out your mouth, which then your friends.
Then you have a spider. Yeah.
Now your friend's upset.
It's amazing. Dude, I love that moment. It's like,
though, that girl woman gives birth later, right? So then I was like,
but to like to a sack, to like a almost like a larval sack. And I thought they were going to like cut open the sack and something weird was going to emerge from it. But instead, like the diva demon, because there is a diva demon who's like this the whole time and like very femme and like very like, sachet, chante, you say. And that like diva demon like picks up the larval sack and like runs up the stairs with it. So we never actually know what happens with that larval sack.
With little cute other demons.
Yeah, there's some my only point sack being, nursery.
Like, maybe I thought maybe they showed that because it implied he did come on her. Then perhaps.
That's what.
Now that I think about it, I was like, did they imply that that's what happened? Because.
That's what I
then
thought,
why'd they kill him
but
and be like, "What's wrong with you?"
Because he's dumb. I think they hated him.
Because he didn't like it. Oh,
yeah.
Because he was like,
they were like, "You're so disappointing. Like you're disappointing
we didn't want
us."
To you. We just wanted to show you, open
we
a door
wanted to like
what
convert
we thought you
you.
would like, and we were wrong.
Yeah, we wanted to. Yeah, they didn't convert him. He was like an unwilling, vessel. So they were like, you know what? Fuck you. We don't need you.
And I will say this in defense of rape scenes.
Okay, interesting.
Like
okay,
this,
got it.
like this. Yeah. It is horrific. It is hell.
Yeah.
It's so this portal is supposed to be
we're in hell.
So okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm not against all of them. Like I myself have written them into stories, like not in detail, but just as a device of being like, this does happen. This might infuriate someone, right? So I get that. And again, it's different. There's different ones. And again, this is a horror movie. So a lot of the essay stuff and the rape stuff I don't like is in like everyday normal movies that aren't horrific and like gouging people's eyes out, which is just as bad as raping someone, if maybe worse. So like, I mean, if you had to give me a choice, let's be honest. So like, I'm just saying like, I have a lot more problem with that stuff in movies that really don't need it or call for it or have any room for it. It's like, this is supposed to show you hell. And for a man who already got mad at someone for thinking he was gay, I guess this would be the most hellish thing you could think of, besides getting
it does feel like just
you.
Desserts. Yeah.
And at least it wasn't done to him, which is somehow worse.
I know. But it's no.
As someone who can have it done to them.
No, but what I really appreciate about that is that in his stories where he's boasting, he's the like sexual, aggressor. And so they force him to play that role in this hellacious scenario,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I accept it.
It's very fucked up. It's very fucked up, though.
And I'm glad it was
it's
quick.
Very quick.
It was quick.
Yeah, it was very quick.
You know what it also reminded me of, although it can't be paying an homage to it, and perhaps maybe this was paying an, I don't know. It reminded me of that scene in Midsummer when they were making the dude fuck the ginger.
Yeah.
Which in that scene we know isn't actually essay. He wants to do it, but did that scene make you laugh out loud at the theater? Because I did. Yeah. I've been to a bunch of fucking movies that I have a reaction that makes people kind of mad at me or like look at me like I'm mad. Right. Like I laughed when Nicolas Cage cried in 8mm after watching the movie.
That movie is so camp.
It's so bad. His crying was so bad. I literally started laughing out loud and people wanted to kill me. They were so mad at me.
Have you ever taken a dump so glorious that you almost feel guilty flushing it away forever? Ever shit something so magnificent and painful it recalls feelings of birthing a life?
Now you don't have to part with your most beloved poos. With our patented design, Poop Urn, you can hold on to these turds forever. Poop Urn hermetically seals feces for all eternity. People of the future will see your turds. Poop Urn comes in many colors and shapes, just like poop itself. Now go to poopurn.org to browse the many styles available to ship today.
Don't be unprepared for the poo of your life. Order your Poop Urn now to guarantee you and your shit can live together forever.
The movie just turns into like a total fucking weirdo gore fest nightmare, you know? And where our youngest, hottest cop is like, and he has to watch one by one as all of his like cop friends are like murdered one by one. Yeah. And then finally the daddy guy, the Negan guy, the Jeffrey Dean Morgan guy, he gets killed, and the king of hell is like talking to him 1 minute and then like sawing into his jugular with a fucking knife all of a sudden. It's very sudden.
He's like, so he talks to the younger guy and he's like, oh, you've got the sight, like you can see like weird shit and hellish shit. Then he talks to Daddy Boss and he's like, you too, huh? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, you know that this kid can see. Fuck you, and like kind of knows somehow that like killing him will do something, but he doesn't know exactly what it'll do because he cuts Daddy Boss's throat and bathes in his blood and then goes over and anoints his nephew, but his nephew goes back to the waiting room and finds Daddy Boss dying, and he gives him a key, just like Lock and Key. Again, I don't know,
but he pulls the key like out of his cut throat where the daddy of hell cut his throat. He's like the key comes out of his like throat wound,
and he's like, you can live with me, or you can live with this now.
Yeah. It's so weird and kind of psychedelic. But then like our young like Twinkie cop like uses that key and like presses it into the forehead of the hell daddy, and who has like kind of like a keyhole tattoo in between his like eyebrows.
Yes.
And it's like this weird moment, and then he like kills the fucking hell daddy and like beats him to death with a fucking stool
that he was using to gouge his friend's eyes out.
Yeah, because he's a little boy. He's a little man.
I will point out too, because I am a comic book nerd. So the key that he pulls out of his throat looks exactly like a key from Lock and Key, which is a comic book and has now been made into a show also by 2011. Yeah. And what it is like there's a haunted house. It's really cool. It's actually
This is like Stephen King's son, right?
He's way better at comics than novels. Say that. First of all, he doesn't use the N-word. But like, which he does in his novels. Stupid. So anyway, but Lock and Key is good. And so what happens is they go to this weird haunted house, like this weird house that's like magical. Yeah. And the family has these certain abilities that these keys fit into. And so there's magic keys that look exactly like this film, with like the little circle and a symbol. And the different keys have different things that they do. And all of a sudden, like when you have the magic key, you'll have like a lock appear on your body, and then you put it into your body and it turns you into a ghost, or it can take you into like a parallel universe, or like.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. So that was really, I was almost like, is this an homage to Lock and Key? Because it's a fucking dope comic book, and it's not a bad show. It's okay because you get to see the key turning, but it looked exactly like Lock and Key. Honestly, I was like, damn, this dude likes Lock and Key, because it even the shape of the key, it's like a circle with a symbol. That's straight up like Lock and Key shit. Maybe it was just another weird, like they just had the same idea, which it's not that who keys to fit into things, but
he like takes the uncle's like neck key and he puts it into the forehead of the hell daddy, and hell daddy like dies. He's able to kill him. And then what happens? God, what happens next?
He runs. So
he
then
runs
he's
outside,
like, I did it. And he's running, and
he's
then
down the road. Yeah.
He's down the road, and then it's
I
super
knew
obvious. And like
I
he's
knew
running,
what was coming.
of course. He's running down the road. You're like, oh no, hell loop. But there's also this interesting point where he sees his bedroom again as a child. He sees himself as a child, right?
Yeah.
And he's running through the cop station, whatever. He's getting out of hell, and there's a moment where his hand reaches through that same doorway, and you realize it's not a monster's hand. It was his own hand.
That's so good. Oh.
Yeah.
That is good.
So it's all these loops. Yeah. And so it's his own hand, and that he gets through the door and he escapes. And then he runs to the road, and then he becomes the person they hit. So there's no escape for anyone because this is hell. Oopsie.
Yeah, and there's no way of getting out of it, man. It's predestined.
And that's why he had the dream that night. That's why he had all the weirdness, and he felt bad all day.
What a good movie.
So it's like the day in the life of a fascist psychic.
This is
the last day in the life of a fascist
psychic's last day on Earth. This is the first movie in Secret Seance that I feel like I introduced you to something that like you really dug, and I'm so excited about it. Yeah, this is great. I love it.
This is probably the first one where I'm going to tell other people, like, they have to see it. You know what I mean? Where I'll be like, oh, my God, you got to see this.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah.
I'm going to be like, dude, have you seen Baskin? It's sick.
Yeah. Dude, Baskin is the best. It's so good. It's a classic, man.
I loved it. I love all that shit. I like when movies really go there.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes for it, man. It is not afraid to go for it.
I want to see gross sex. I want to see poopy. I want to see blood. I want to see entrails.
Yeah.
I looked away a few times. That's great.
Yeah, there's like all these images of like the hell people, but like with the like their mouth is like full of like wet mud and mulch and shit.
Ropes and hair and shit.
Yeah, and it's so unsettling, and you like, you don't even want to look at it. It's so gross. Yeah. It's well done.
It was awesome. It was so fucking good. The only thing, like I said, when they kill Baba at the end, it's super metal, but then instead they're putting like and then you're like, and then it cuts into credits that are super metal, and I just think they mixed that up.
Yeah, you're right.
Like someone mixed that up at the end, and the director's probably still mad about it.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely.
And they're like, it's gonna cost too much to switch them back. I swear to God, I want to like. Re-edit it.
Yeah.
Because it was such a metal scene at the end, and then
so metal.
It was the wrong song.
But there is some really cool discordant like sound design like throughout. Yeah.
The entire thing. No, the fucking music, the sound design, everything. The soundtrack is amazing.
It was really
well done. Scary. And I forgot. Yeah, and when the Baba guy is like, he's like lecturing the cops a whole bunch, and I love that he was like, "Hell is not a place. Hell, you carry hell with you everywhere you go at all times." It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, especially to a cop. You know,
it's like
the insinuation, like.
Well, it's like they finally did something so bad. Because, so we find these cops all hanging at this restaurant, like, after going through some shit, right? Because they were like, we're not going to have any sleep tonight. What? That guy's got a headache. He wants to throw up. Like,
we don't know. You're right. Oh, my God.
They could have done the worst thing in their life.
They probably fucking, like, murdered some fucking bunch of people. Cops suck, man. Fuck the cops. So, Micaela, just to make it official, we are fully resurrecting Baskin, right? It should be in the conversation.
I can't wait to tell people about this movie.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I feel so vindicated. This is everything I hope
Secret wait.
Be. I'm just so happy.
I can't wait for more Secret Seances now.
You know, I have a whole slew of okay.
This is what I take notes in for our show, by the way. I just wanted to make you laugh. It's true though. $1.25. Can you believe it?
Dumb. I love it. It's the dumbest thing ever.
I couldn't resist. Look at all of it. It's shiny too. Look.
Sup,
Foil.
dog.
Sup,
But
dog.
okay, so the
Sorry.
notebook that I'm being shown it says sup, dog, but it's like a hot dog, like raising its hands and being like, what's up? You know?
It's only got its pinkies up. What does that mean?
It's only got, I don't know, but all I know is like, is it mustard on that dog?
Yes,
or like
golden mustard. It's
Okay,
like
cool.
it's
All
like ironic. It's like a gold chain for a hot dog, but it's supposed to look like mustard because he's
All right.
fly.
Got it.
There'll be a link to the website on the show notes. I'm putting this up because this is one of the greatest things I ever bought for $1.25. It's
Like-
so cheap. Look, the pages are already falling out as I turn them.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a folder in a few months. Still don't regret it.
Yeah.
Still don't regret it.
It's really good.
Sup, dog.
Sup, dog.
But you'd appreciate. Sorry, all right, I'm getting off topic. So anyway, I'm gonna
Okay.
resurrect this movie. I love it so much. I can't wait to brag about it. I think I know what's next. We don't have to tell the listeners though, but I think I know. The Daughters of Darkness.
There's Daughters of Darkness. Yeah.
Dude, we're getting into some serious spooky season now because it's the end of August. This is coming out, so like.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm already eating candy corn. That was a candy corn burp.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, it was
You
a
can
lot.
smell it from here, right?
Yeah.
So you better bring it. We're gonna get spooky. We're getting so. September is already Halloween for me. You realize that, right?
I love that. No, I love that. And Daughters of Darkness is, if nothing else,
Right?
full of autumnal vibes, you know?
Mhm.
You've never seen it? You've never seen Daughters of
I
Darkness?
think I have. That's why I'm like excited. I think so, but I have to revisit it because I don't remember
It's
it.
my favorite lesbian vampire movie.
I cannot wait. I hope to meet the lesbian vampire this fall and become my greatest lover of all time. So live together forever.
I hope that for you. I really
I'm
do.
gonna do a spell to manifest the Daughters of Darkness for me.
Yeah. Just
I'm
use
in
it.
the spot.
Like take a cop's eyeball and then squish it into a jelly and use that jelly to cast your like love spell, you know?
Oh, I like this.
Yeah. That's what
Aw.
Ian taught me.
How did you meet? Well, I took a cop's eyeball. Wait, what? No, it gets better. It's so cute.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay.
cute, huh? Long story short, I licked her pussy. She fell in love. Okay, wait. There was
just happened.
You skipped too many steps.
Was a cop's eyeball in her pussy. It's fine. It was
How did the cop's eyeball help you? So yeah,
Okay.
hopefully I won't need that to get a girlfriend. Jeez.
No,
Dating's hard these days.
No, you won't. You won't.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm rusty. I'm not that rusty. I didn't think I was going to need eyeballs to
No.
prove I was an anarchist.
Yeah. No, you
Can't
won't.
I just wear a pin or something?
It's the end of the night and we have maximum Satan. So we're going to sign off.
Yeah, we got to go clean this baby off and get it ready for the spotlight, you know? When you resurrect something, you got to clean it. I think.
Exactly.
We'll find
You gotta
out.
hose it down. You gotta hose it down.
We got to go hose this down, but yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll be back in 1 week with zombies. Zombies, everybody.
Okay. Well, like and
Everywhere.
subscribe.
We got YouTube. We got
Other-
www.bluntletters. Instagram.
We are on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Are we on TikTok? I don't know.
Oh,
if we
hell
are.
yeah. Yeah, we're
Okay,
on
we're on
TikTok.
Like and subscribe to our fucking satanic shit.
Dude,
you
also
know, 'cause
answer the polls. Answer the questions. Interact with us.
I want to know about these polls. Let's do a poll check next time.
Well, I would love that, but I'm usually the only person that answers our polls from my other account on Spotify.
All right, then we need to publicize
Yes.
a poll so that we could try to get
Yes,
engagement.
please, because they're
Yeah.
only on Spotify. I understand, but when I look at the analytics, 80-something% of you listen to us on Spotify. So please go ahead and interact with us.
We have a live show coming up in October, Saturday the 14th,
if you are
baby.
in the Bay Area, anywhere near us, you can come meet us, talk to us, buy merch from us, watch me shake my booty in front of you.
And if you are reasonably cute, I will make out with you.
Same. 100% same.
Like, all you have to do is be reasonably cute. Not even like, you have to be just a 7 and above.
Right.
Okay?
Not even a California 7.
5, yeah, like no 5s and under, but I'll even make out with a 6 probably if you show up for a show.
And you're funny.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're funny, I will definitely make out with you.
If you go all the way to 3.
Yeah. Make me laugh. That's the quickest way into my pants. Make me laugh.
I know. Also, we're going to have all kinds of deals to become our Patreons there. And we're going to... Yeah. We're going to be like, sign up now. Get these free things. We're going to have a raffle. You could win all kinds of ridiculous shit. It's going to be so fun, you guys.
We're going to watch a truly ridiculous mortuary-themed movie.
Yes. Oh, my God.
We're going to fucking make fun of it. We're going to fucking be riffing with the crowd. It's going to be a back and forth. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be amazing.
I'm going to tell the crowd to shout out jokes as well.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'll be like, go ahead. I'll be like, you just go for it.
Oh, I am really ready to interface with the crowd. Yeah.
I can't wait. And yeah, we're going to have a tarot card reader there in a mortuary. It's going to be so much creepy fun, you guys. It's so cute and fun, nerdy.
It's going to be really dope. Yeah. Okay.
I know. I love doing things. Anyway, keep following us and love us. And beyond all things, all we ask
is that you
stay
bloody.
Two.